Alright YouTube, what is up? You got your boy Crew Chips here bringing you another commentary. Yes, another one. This is the first one in a very long time. I don't know what has been up. Actually, yes I do. I've been busy. That's what's up. And you know, when you're busy you can't always upload. Hope you guys understand. I know I said I was going to do a divisional thing like lookout and playoffs, that is. And we already had Super Bowl, so I missed the before division and then the after division. And now I'm going to go pre-Super Bowl, so I really don't know what else to talk about. I mean, I could talk about multiple things that's happened, but, I just, not yet. We'll save those stories for later, you know what I'm saying? But, anyway, going to go ahead and jump right into my Super Bowl predictions. First, I want to start out by saying this is your boy, LSFC Insanity, otherwise known as Crew Loco. Uses gameplays all the time because he's a monster, he's a beast, he's an animal, you know? He's a killer. Anyway, gonna go ahead and jump right into the Super Bowl predictions and what I expect to go on during this game upcoming Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, that is, February the 3rd. I cannot wait. I am pumped up. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and jump right in between the 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens. If you do not know yet somehow, otherwise you must not keep up with sports at all, because it's talked about a lot. Super Bowl, huge game, everyone knows. 49ers against Ravens, and it's gonna be a.
Be advised, hostile hunter-killer drone in.
Alrighty. It's going to be a crazy game, in my opinion, because it's two great defenses and two great offenses. I mean, normally that's what you would expect the Super Bowl to be, but normally it's not, These are, when you think of, who has an amazing defense in the league, two teams that instantly come to mind have to be the 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens, because they have they have the best defense in the league, in my opinion. I don't know. I mean, the Steelers are definitely, they have a great defense. The Steelers do, but those are just the Bears. You just automatically think of a few names, and those are the 49ers and the Ravens are always the first two that I think of, at least. They're always up there for everyone if you know anything about football, and that's gonna pretty much allow for. It's gonna be a defensive game, so it may be low scoring, and that won't appeal to all people. I think I'll love it if there's turnovers. I just want it to be a good game, because obviously my team is in it. My team's the Panthers, and of course they aren't in it. Next year though, we got it though. I'm calling it. Refer to this video once we make and win the Super Bowl. Carolina Panthers, Super Bowl champions 2014. Let's go. Go ahead, back on topic now. Now that I've made my prediction for next year. Prediction for this year: the Ravens will win. I say that because I do not have faith in Colin Kaepernick's what's the word for it? Inexperience. He has preformed beyond belief. I can imagine if you ask anyone that has been keeping up with football, he has stunned them just as much as he has stunned me. He has played phenomenally. He has performed up to an unexpected level. He's played phenomenally. It's great. He's an athlete, and he's going to have a great future as long as he keeps it up. Now, the only thing is, this is a huge stage. This stage huge. Now, you may say, oh, he did great in, the divisional round and the playoffs. He performed great at the end of the season when he really needed to. And yeah, it's true, but it's the Super Bowl, and it's just a completely different stage. It's something that's, rarely experienced by, not even every player gets to go to a Super Bowl and play in it and see what it's like. It's just that hard to get into it. I know it happens once a year, and, 2 out of 32 teams get in there, but, it's just something else about the Super Bowl being the Super Bowl. But, I don't think he'll do terrible. There's no way that this man, who has been playing how he's been playing over the, past weeks and months, is going to do that bad. But I don't think he's going to perform at a level that he has been playing at. Now, I look at Joe Flacco, and I see a guy who has won, who's been in the playoffs every single year since he's came into the NFL. At least I'm pretty sure he has been. Don't hold me on it if he hasn't been, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure, though. And he's won so many playoff games, and now he finally gets to go to the Super Bowl. He has an amazing running game. He has phenomenal receivers, a Superman in Anquan Bolden, being, he's extremely strong. He may not be the fastest guy, but he's going to catch the ball. He's got huge hands. You got Torrey Smith, who's going to be running down the field, like no other. He's a lightning bolt going down the field, who can catch any deep ball. It's practically impossible to overthrow him. And then, you got Ray Rice coming out of the backfield for unexpected screens. It's just a trio of, phenomenal receivers. Even though Ray Rice isn't a receiver, he can still kind of be considered one coming out of the backfield. But he has all the weapons around him to win this game, and not to mention his phenomenal offensive line. Now, after Ray Rice, there isn't much to the running game. I mean, that's normally how it is. Sometimes, teams have really good second or third running backs or a really good fullback. but the Ravens don't really. So he's always on the field. Ray Rice is, so that's not really much to worry about. Even though he's not, like, in my opinion, he's not the craziest blocker in the world, and that's kind of necessary to be a phenomenal running back. But apparently he does what he needs for the Ravens. You know, he's a phenomenal running back, no matter who you ask. He's a monster. So who the fuck my doorbell at this time? Like, for real though.
Hardpoint contested.
Hope it's not for me. But anyway, because I'm in this commentary, I can't just end this commentary and be like, oh, BRB guys, no, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying, guys? YOLO. Anyway, on the commentary is my mom. Wow, didn't have a key wherever she was. Anyway, goodness gracious, mom, bring the fucking key home. But anyway, Ravens 49ers. Ravens are gonna win because of how the weapons they have. On offense, already went through their offense. Go to their defense. They got let's see, who are the linebackers? They got Paul Kruger, Ray Lewis, and Terrell Suggs. You cannot say that is a bad linebacking core. That is an amazing group of guys that can attack the quarterback and make tackles, and not to mention how much they can defend the ball on the pass. Now, Ray Lewis is a complete monster. Yeah, he's retiring after this year. Yeah, he's like 37 or something. You know, he's old as crap. But he's still performing, and he's proven that he's performing, you know, just in the playoffs. You know, he came back from a torn triceps, and he's doing great. He's getting so many tackles every game. He's getting bad downs. He's getting fumbles. He's doing exactly what he was doing in his prime. He's showing how much he really wants it. Not to mention, you know, Terrell Suggs, who has always been a monster. What, last year he got Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, I think that says enough. Paul Kruger's, you know, in his second or third year, maybe fourth. I doubt it's his fourth. Maybe shit to me, but you know, he's been showing up lately, getting to the sacks. You know, he's kind of been playing like a Clay Matthews in my eyes. So that's always great. I have a guy like him. You know, their defensive backs, I don't know too much about their corners and safeties. I know Ed Reed he's a monster, you know. He's old as crap too. He's like Ray Lewis old, and I don't think there's been specific talks about him retiring. I would not be surprised if he did. So that'd be another great reason for them when, you know, Ray Lewis and Ed Reed going out. Definitely Hall of Famers, no doubt. They've got to be first ballot in my eyes. They're just so great. You know, some people may argue, you know, Ed Reed not being one of the best safeties, but I don't see how you can. He's just so phenomenal. But I think besides that, I don't know crazy much about the Ravens. I know about as much as I've said. I know they have a pretty good defensive line. I don't know past Haloti Ngata. I just know Haloti Ngata because he's always talked about because he's such a monster. He always gets to the quarterback. He's huge. So kind of hard to move that guy out of your way when he's, you know, pretty much pancaking you every single play. So, you know, total monster. And that's my Super Bowl prediction. Still got about a minute left or so, but I still think, you know, I think the 49ers will win eventually if their team doesn't split up. You know, I don't think them losing, more than likely losing Randy Moss next year will affect them very much, just because Randy Moss doesn't really do much for the team. I think he's more of a distractant than he is a playmaker for this group because he's so old, and, you know, I've never really liked the quarterbacks for the 49ers. So he's probably going to go. I don't really know what else is going to go on with that offense. I mean, Frank Gore, monster. Michael Crabtree, he's all right. He's not like, you know, an all-star yet, but he's good. He's great. Colin Kaepernick, he's going to be great as long as he develops. You know, I think they'll try and change him too much, but we'll see how it goes with him. But I think they'll definitely win a Super Bowl as long as they just keep up what they've been doing, because they have a phenomenal defense, and in my opinion, that's what's been winning them games. But I don't think in this situation against the Baltimore Ravens and their offense on this big of a stage, I don't think the 49ers have a chance. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this my Super Bowl prediction and stuff. I really want to get commentaries out. I'm going to try. So, hope that I do. But if I don't, you know, I'm sorry. But I'll be trying to. But I'll try and get one up after the Super Bowl. But until later, guys, I'll be catching you guys later. I'm out. Peace.